Hey everyone, Jeremy here with another quick start guide for Age of Wushu. This time I want to take a quick look at life skills. This is a very basic beginner guide for when you're just starting the game and just starting out learning your professions. So I'm going to open up the achievement list with you can just hit U, because this breaks the life skills down. And you can see there's collection, which covers fisherman, woodsman, farmer, hunter, and miner. Everybody can take all of these, so you can go ahead and accept all of these. These are your gathering. Manufacturing is herbalist, tailor, chef, poison maker, and craftsman. You can only take one of these. There's a culture category. This is kind of unique. There's Wakey player, which is basically like the game of Go. And then there's musician, scholar, painter. You can only take one of these as well. And there's a last category called marketplace, which contains divinator, which is basically a fortune teller, and beggar. Everybody can take beggar, only VIP can take divinator. So once you get into the game, for the first time, you start doing some of the guide quests. You may or may not see a definite signs pointing you to the life shifus, they call them, the NPC profession guides. But all you have to do is look on the map and check out the icons. So once you start digging into your quests they give you from the get-go, at any time you can just run over and start taking all your gathering skills. You can find them all too, and if you're confused, you can always check on the map and find out what the icons go to, so you can easily locate everything. You can check out your life shifu section here. You click this button at the bottom, and I go over the user interface in another video. But if you're just starting out and you're totally confused, this is where you can find all the icons and where to go. So you can find out miner, fisherman, and farmer. These are three of the gathering professions, and you can see tailor as a pair of scissors. Some of the icons can be hard to find, hard to see on the map, and it might take a little bit of searching. You can always click over here on the right next to the task tab to search for NPC, and then you can click the appropriate area, Luoyang City. So within the city boundaries here, you can look under the subheadings of life shifu, and then you can click through these. Unfortunately, they don't just say the title, but you can click on them to easily kind of pinpoint them. You do have to do a little bit of searching. It's not perfect, but that's essentially how you can look around. Like here you can see miner, and then you immediately can just go there and then accept the miner the initial miner task, and then that'll let you mine ore, and then you can do the same for woodsman and hunter and all that. Now, one thing I recommend as far as manufacturing goes, for people just starting the game for the first time, there is kind of a pull, kind of an incentive, it feels like, to take chef right away for many people. I think a lot of people tend to jump into chef if they don't understand they can only have one manufacturing skill. And the other aspect of it is you first start the game, you're doing your quests. One of the early things in the game is you realize that you have a nutrition bar, and then the next thing you know, players are getting hungry and losing health, and they're having trouble figuring out how to get into the market, and they realize that there are no NPCs that sell food. You can only get food from other players, and I think that makes them feel like, and gives them an extra urge to go ahead and take chef as a profession. But you can only have one, so you might want to think twice about that, and really look into what all the professions offer and what you think will really be for you. Because if you get into it too deeply, and then decide to switch, you can switch, but you'll lose everything from chef, as if you've never taken it. And then you have to take another profession, and you're starting from scratch with that. And you can always check on your life skills and access them via the My Life tab in the bottom left of your user interface, which I go over in the user interface video tutorial I made. You just click My Life, and then you'll have access to everything that you've taken. If you didn't accept any of these, they'll be kind of grayed out like these. Like, I'm not a blacksmith, even though this button icon is here, so I can't access it. Same with scholar, musician, craftsman. Only the ones I took. So you can always check on these, and there's experience caps daily for the collection life skills. So you can check on them. You can just click the icon, it brings up that specific profession or gathering window, and you can see how there's your little XP bar down here, and there are daily caps on everything, so you can do things like gather until you stop earning for the day. And that doesn't necessarily mean you'd want to stop gathering, because you might want to just keep gathering ore to later sell in the market. But it is kind of a way for players to start judging, you know, what they want to min-max and so on and so forth. Now, all your manufacturing skills, like herbalism, chef, one's familiar with other MMOs, are all going to have a mini game attached to them, which is kind of unique for Age of Wushu, and the art skills as well. But for the life skills, like herbalism and chef, like I just said, all the manufacturing life skills, they all play a game that's similar to what I relate to as the puzzle quest of Age of Wushu. If you've ever played Puzzle Quest, you'll be familiar with this, and this is a way for you to level that manufacturing skill. You can basically challenge your life shifu. And Puzzle Quest, if you've never played Puzzle Quest, you can get a leg up on this by going and researching about Puzzle Quest. It's basically like a match 3 game, and that's a lot of what people in this game call it. They just say it's match 3. I like to say Puzzle Quest because it seems a lot more similar to Puzzle Quest, because you do your match 3ing, and then you have, when you level up, you'll have access to different attacks, and you're gaining color. You're basically gaining colors to match what the colors you need to perform that particular attack, and so on. And there's a time limit here, but this is basically how you would level up. Now, your art skills or your culture skills, like Wakey and painting and scholar, those each have mini games as well, but they're each unique mini games to that profession. This Puzzle Quest game is kind of like how you level up all professions. Like if you're chef, the icons, the little colored shapes in the game just look differently. Like they look like bits of food and stuff. But the art skills like Wakey and Painter each are unique, and you can learn about them by playing them and learn reading some of the tutorials in the game. And that's going to wrap it up for this really quick, simple look at life skills in Age of Wushu. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment section below. And I'm more than happy to take requests for other tutorial videos and other types of videos too. So please go ahead and comment and ask away if you want to see certain aspects of the game, and I'll get to them as quickly as I can. And that's gonna about wrap it up, and I'll see you in the next video.